Hello guys, welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. In today's video, I'll be showing you how you can improve yourself at the game. And this wouldn't actually, what I'm gonna be telling you, wouldn't actually be to do with your actual gameplay itself. As in, like, I won't tell you defend better, attack better, this how you defend, this how you attack. I'll be telling you things that you can do that will make it easier to attack better, defend better, all of that. So the first one is to get Kante. I mean, if you have enough money, make sure you get him. If you don't, then you could get like players that are lacking, like Fred potentially. I've never tried Fred, but he could be like Kante. But if you have Kante, then you know what I'm talking about. If you've used him maybe in draft or whatever, then you know what I'm talking about. This guy is so OP. Because he's so small, he feels so much faster and he can actually defend. And his strength doesn't really matter too much because he's got the aggression. So he'll take the ball off you regardless. But obviously, I guess if you were to shield the ball, because he's got small legs, he won't be able to get around the players as like maybe a Fabinho would be able to do. Next tip is to get yourself a meta team, because as much as I hate to say it, it's kind of true that if you don't have yourself a meta team, you will lose a lot of matches, especially if you play foot champs. You'll lose so many matches, so many. So make sure you get yourself some fast players, because that's basically the meta, just have fast players. And obviously players that are good at shooting would be nice. Players with 5-star weak foot, such as Heung-min Son, are so flipping P. So next tip that I have is to obviously look at your chem styles. So obviously this is a new team. This backline that you can see right here, even with my goalie, I've never actually used them in my team. Everything else has been the same for like that I used. It's the same as I used last week in league, but this is not what I used last week in league. None of these players, well technically I did use Kyle Walker, but I have his right back card untradeable, and I got his centre back card, so yeah. How many matches has he played? Look at that, 138 games. He's actually played the most, probably Mane. Yeah, I packed him around the start of FIFA. He's very, very good. And when I got Kante and Martial in the second there. I was so gassed. What a return though, Martial, because he scores in almost every single match. And then Inaki Williams, he's just been so OP. Because even though he has 2-star weak foot, most of the time it doesn't even feel like that. It feels like he's got a 4-star. But yeah, anyway, next tip is to look at your custom controls and make sure you have them in a way that suits your style of play and the way you play, because the default isn't always the best, and more time the default is not the best option for you. So you should make sure you switch it up, because otherwise it just does stuff to you, man. Because the moment I switched mine the way that I play, oh my god, I just turned up completely in that weekend league. It was a few weekend leagues ago and I turned up completely. So yeah, it doesn't seem like really well. Make it easier to attack, defend, whatever. And next up is to look at your custom tactics. Make sure you keep checking on them, because obviously the meta changes all the time with each update, it seems. So yeah, once there's an update, make sure you read what it's actually telling you. Don't just click X, skip over. Look at what it's telling you. See if you need to change anything in your custom tactics. Because sometimes, as in the most recent update, I'm pretty sure they nerfed some stuff in the custom tactics, the actual tactics themselves, like pressure after possession loss. I'm pretty sure they nerfed that, and I can't remember if they boosted or nerfed pressure on heavy touch. I think they boosted that one to make it more effective. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's it for this video. I don't think there's any more really. So yeah, number one, I'll just go over them again. Number one, get yourself a Kante or player like Kante, because he's an absolute beast. You know if you know. Number two, get yourself a meta team, because you need it. Number three, look at your chem styles, change them, make sure they're right, more time, most players just shadow hunter, shadow hunter, shadow hunter. But if it's like a Kyle Walker like this centre back, then you should definitely give him a sentinel. Is that a sentinel? Yeah. Number 4 was custom controls. They're very, very, very vital. And number 5 was custom tactics. So make sure you look at all of them. Improve your gameplay. Yeah, thanks for watching. If this helped, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Peace.